Now, tomorrow marks 50 years since civil rights icon Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. He was shot in a motel balcony in Memphis, Tennessee. Several events are planned to mark that moment in history while honoring his legacy. One event takes place at Harlem Stage here in New York City. Now, Monique Martin is the director of programming, and Amma Whatt is a singer and songwriter, and I understand that she will actually be performing at the actual event.
That's right.
So why celebrate his life and honor what he's done while also remembering his death with this particular event?
Monique, I'll let you introduce that.
You know, the assassination of Dr. King was a touchstone in terms of civil rights, human rights. He looked at a lot of social challenges that were going on at the time, including the Vietnam War. And what we wanted to do with Harlem Stage is to celebrate his legacy on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of his assassination. We know that in January there are always celebrations of the MLK birthday and that day, and we've kind of gotten used to that. It's like a day off, and so what I wanted to do is really mark the occasion and lift his legacy up and really connect it to what's going on now. We are still faced with gun violence. We still have, I was very inspired by the youth that came out last weekend. Remember that Dr. King was very young when he started his activism, as well as when he was assassinated. So it's always been the youth kind of leading the movement, so I wanted to tie that in as well and look at the continuum that we still have work to do, but let's celebrate this legacy. So it's not a memorial, it's not sad, it really is going to be contemplative and joyous. That's the aim.
So Harlem is such a historic African-American neighborhood. It's really iconic all over the world, especially here in New York City. So tomorrow you're going to have performances. What else can people literally expect at the event?
They can expect to see a beautiful film collage and photo collage that marks not just the moment in Selma and also in St. Louis, but around the world. So we have beautiful images just to remind us that all of our struggles are connected. And yes, it was definitely impacted, but the African American community was impacted, but people were also charged to do something, whatever they can, across the country and across the world. So Dr. King's legacy has a ripple effect for the entire globe, and so we're also celebrating that.
So Amma, what about you? How are you planning to honor his legacy?
Well, I'll be doing a couple of things. First, just to honor the fact that this is now an ancestor that was taken from us, which I think is important to remember, that Martin Luther King didn't just pass away, that he was actively assassinated so that his message could be squashed and so that his impact could no longer be an impact. We will be doing songs to Egun, which is the larger court of ancestors and celestial beings that we petition to watch over us and to help us in our everyday life. And so the songs will be in Yoruba by way of the Lukumi tradition, from Cuba by way of Nigeria. And so I'll be singing some songs, and my brother Oludare will be joining me in drumming and singing to lift up not just Dr. King, but also all of the ancestors, our enslaved ancestors, our civilians who've been slain by state-sanctioned violence, and all of the people that haven't had an opportunity to really live out their full potential because of oppression and because of the things that we're still fighting today. So that's going to be a big part of what we're doing tomorrow.
I can't wait to actually hear you sing. Now, I want to sort of honor the fact that you guys are here. Thank you so much for watching Arise America. I'm Duarte Geraldino in New York with the fantastic Monique Martin, Director of Programming at Harlem Stage, and singer-songwriter Amma Whatt. So Amma, can you sing a little bit for us?
Sure. Can you help me out a little bit? This is an African thing. It's call and response. So the words are I go,
Ago.
Ile.
Ago.
So I'm going to say Ago, Ile, Ago.
Ago, Ile, Ago.
Ago, Ile, Ago.
Ago, Ile, Ago.
I go ile, I go ya. I go ile, I go ya. Eshuo, elegbara Eshuo, elegbara elegbara mo poribare, elegbara go. That's just a little something, something.
Just a little something, something. That was pretty fantastic.
Thank
something,
you,
something.
and thanks for your help. You guys are professionals now.
You just laid it out, didn't you?
What's beautiful about